and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Millis Mohawk Athletics, coming to you live from the Andy Morak Gymnasium on the campus of Millis High School. I'm Paul Eaton along with Shelly Pitts, ready to bring you our season opener. For the Mohawks, I see Pat Halloran and Henry Keegan, the two captains in the front, and we are underway. Received. Ryan Fitzgerald tries it to cross court. That flies long. Will be out of bounds, side out to Dighton-Rehoboth. And we have a net violation on Dighton-Rehoboth. So both teams off to a slow start here, 1-1 as Keegan back to serve. Henry sends it over. Set, and that's going to catch the line inbound, so killed by Rehoboth. Started to give you that starting lineup for the Mohawks. Ryan Fitzgerald is the third man in the front. Frank DeLuca in the back. I'll give you the rest in a moment. Pass is a little long. Fitzgerald tips it over. They set, blocked up front, kick back, and nice effort there by the Mohawks, but that's going to fall. Rehoboth sends the serve over. They set, Halloran down the line, that flies wide, out of bounds. And Dighton-Rehoboth off to the 4-1 lead. Shelly, I think the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons, we're just going to call them Falcons. Dighton-Rehoboth has a lot to say all night long, so we'll just go Falcons from here on out. Passed up front, Halloran off the block, killed. And looks like Tim Kraus checking in. Fitzgerald will head off. Leland Judkins and Frank DeLuca. Tim Kraus to serve. I think I've covered the Mohawks at this point. Deep serve handled by the Falcons. Set and killed nicely cross court by number 16, Ian Hoskins. Hoskin, one of the Falcon captains, with a nice swing and kill. Sammy Corsi, the libero for the Falcons, sends it over. Mohawks up front is blocked and killed by the Falcons. Leland not able to beat the block there. Pass travels long. Keegan unable to dig it out of the net, and the Falcons have an early 7-2 lead. Lucas' pass sails a little long. They swing, and that's going to ping high off the Andy Morak Gymnasium roof. And side out for the Mohawks. Won't be the last time you hear me talk about the short roof here at the Millis High School Gymnasium. DeLuca sends it over. They set it over to 16, and that's into the net. Oh, we might see a net violation there. Looked like some contact, but no call by the referees. DeLuca picks up the point, serves it over. They send the free ball over. Kraus is able to handle that. Keegan with the set, swing, and the error by the Mohawks into the net. And the Falcons double their pleasure with a score of 8-4. And number 8 back to serve. Hard line drive serve handled. Back to Kraus, who'll send the free ball deep. They pass up front, set, and DeLuca tries to dig that out. Nice effort there by number 22, but unable to elevate that hard swing and kill by number 16. Ian Hoskins of the Falcons. Bad pass. That serve's going to sail long. Unforced error. Give the side out to the Mohawks. And Luca Judkins for the Mohawks back to serve, jumps. And that's going to be a service ace. The libero unable to handle the deep hard serve. Mohawks picking up a needed point at this point into the first set. Judkins, another good serve deep. This one handled by the libero. They pass up front. Big swing into the corner. And that is side out. Nice swing and kill. Hoskins with the miss hit on the serve. Oh, Leland's back to serve for the Mohawks, sends it over. Long error, overpass. Against sets, they send the free ball over. Good set, dump over out of the reach of DeLuca, and that falls in. Nice read by the defense there. Tip it over the front line of the Mohawks. DeLuca able to handle that serve, sends it over. Nice set, that's going to sail long. And they're going to say that was touched by number 6 of the Falcons. So tips off his fingers out of bounds. Point to the Mohawks. And Michael Tobin, who checked into the game a couple plays ago, now back to serve. And that kill sails long. Tobin picks up the point. The score narrows to 11-9 in favor of the Falcons. Tobin sends the pass, serve deep. They're going to send the free ball over, and wow, a miss. Definitely a miss hit by number 16, Ian Hoskins, and he gets lucky. And that falls into no man's land. A little bit of Death Valley in the middle of the defense there. And the lefty not able to send that serve over. So a couple service errors hurting the Falcons. Kagan sends it over. Short pass, travels long, and that swing is going to be out of bounds. Again with a nice dig, and looks like we're going to have a net violation. Check that, I think it was a double touch by the defense there. Point to the Falcons. Fitzgerald with the big swing, they're able to dig it out. Send it over, Kagan digs that out. Fitzgerald on the scramble, that's going to travel over. Partially blocked up front, the swing and kill, but we're going to have a net violation for sure. Yeah, we can see that. I don't know if you can see that at home based on where our cameras are, but number 5 for the Falcons, Dylan Anderozzi, guilty of that infraction. Shelley, good to see the Mohawk side of the stadium filling up a little worried there for a bit, but good crowd on hand for a rainy, snowy April day. Much better in here than outside right now. Tip over is dug out, and see what the call here is. We're going to see a double touch by the Mohawks. Hard liner dug out by DeLuca. They said it's blocked into bounds. Mohawks not able to get to that. Side out for the Falcons, and with that, the Mohawks will take a timeout. So with the score 15-12 in favor of the Falcons, We'll be back in a moment. And we got our second buzzer. We are back at it. Falcons to serve. DeLuca handles that serve. Halloran with the swing, dug out by the Falcons. They set, the free ball's sent over. Kagan takes care of that. Timmy Krause sends one over quick. The big swing. Ian Hoskins not able to clear the net. Halloran there on the partial block. And with that, Halloran, the captain, will check out. Michael Tobin checks in. Lucas sends it over. And we get the miss hit on the pass up front. SA got a double touch there, which is just simply the two hands not connecting on that at the same time. Luca defending that back line well. Mohawks not able to kill that. Falcons in good position for the block. Forced a little bit of a change in angle there, not able to clear the net. We have a close game here. First set, 16-14. Falcons have had the lead for most of this first set. Mohawks hanging in there, trying to get some momentum going. Tobin with the dunk over. He'll collect the point, narrow this lead a little bit. 1 point game in set number one. Set, swing. Yeah, they're going to say carried that shot over. Yep. You see the referees when they lift their hand, put the palm to the sky and kind of flip it over and make that same motion the defender tried there. Didn't work out. And we have a tie game, 16-16. Kagan with the set, swing, and that's going to be wide. Nice effort by Leland Judkins. Tries to go cross court with the kill. Sails out of bounds, and the Falcons take the 1 point lead. Hoskins the serve, sends it over. Krause digs that one out. They tip it over into no man's land. The overpass. Kagan sets, swing by Tobin. They're able to dig it out, but they're going to say that was touched twice. Double carry there. Check that. So with that, the Falcons regain that 2 point lead as we get deeper into set one here. Hoskins sends it over. Krause able to send it up front. Kind of a tough angle there for the big swing. No room, goes into the net. Hoskins with a good serve, dug out by DeLuca. Kagan chases it down. DeLuca sends the free ball over, short. They said keep to the corner, swung on. See what the call is here. I think we're gonna have a net. No, we're gonna have two. And we're gonna get a timeout by the Mohawks. I think the call was a double touch by the Mohawks. So with our score 20-16, it's set number one in favor of the Falcons. The Mohawks will try to regroup and try to get this match a little closer as we head towards game point. Luca with the overpass. Nice adjustment by Kagan just to get that over. They said find the deep. Dug out nicely by the Mohawks. Now they're short dump. That's going to travel wide and out of bounds. Point to the Falcons as they close in on a victory in set number one. Luca one-handed by Krause. DeLuca sends a free ball over, but it's wide. And the timeout by the Mohawks not paying dividends here. As the Falcons expand the lead back to 6. Nice dig out by the Mohawks. That's going to be blocked out of bounds. Point to the Falcons. Hoskins on a bit of a run here. Sends it over to Luca, fields that. Passes up front. Keegan with the quick dump over, catches the defense off guard. They were waiting for the set. Keegan able to pick up the kill and the side out for the Mohawks. Ryan Fitzgerald back into the match. Leland Judkins back to serve for Millis. And that's going to be a service ace. Shorten the lead. Mohawks in desperate need of a run here. Judkins with a hard, deep serve handled. That's going to cross court, tough angle. I'm not sure if that would have went out of bounds, but the Mohawks decide to play it, and that'll bring us to set number 1 point. 24-18 in favor of the Falcons. Keegan with the long set, travels out of bounds, and that's going to give the Falcons set number 1. The teams will exchange sides. And welcome back for set number 2 here at Millis High School, where the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons have taken set number 1. Mohawks retake the floor, and Shelley, as promised, one of the things we'll do for our coverage of Mohawk Varsity Volleyball this spring is introduce our listeners to some of the rules. And my second season here, still learning myself. So one of the rules that we may see tonight is if the defensive team reaches over the net for a block and the offensive team hasn't touched the ball 3 times, when the defender makes contact, the point will go to the other team. You can only reach over the net if the ball's been touched 3 times. So we're bound to see that at some point. We'll keep an eye out for it, call it out to you, but that is one of many nuanced rules that we'll see here in men's boys varsity volleyball. And that's going to fall in, give the Mohawks the early 1-0 lead in set number 1. Keegan back to serve for the Mohawks. Hard serve, but it's going to sail a little wide, and that service error will send the ball back to the Falcons with the score tied 1-1. And that's a nice clean block by Ian Hoskins of the Falcons. Sends that right back where it came from, falls in bounds, point to the Falcons. Good low serve, Keegan tracks that down, swing, follow through not there for the captain, Pat Halloran. That ball sails long out of bounds. And the Falcons have a couple-point lead here, 3-1 early in set number 2. A little bit of an overpass. Falcons able to send that back on the overpass. Serve catches the net, carries over. Nice set, but unable to finish. And the Mohawks are going to take an early timeout here in set number 2. The Falcons up 5-1. So the Mohawks use about 50 seconds of that timeout. The Falcons even more efficient. They were back out on the court, I think, about 20 seconds after that timeout was called, ready to go. They've established a nice pace to this game. And now it's the officials who aren't quite ready here. Let's see. And they get the nod, the whistle, and we are ready to go. Short pass, they send the free over. Hoskins able to pass it up front. They set, the set is off mark. Keegan handles that. Halloran sends the free ball over. Both offenses a little out of sorts. We'll see the swing. Partially blocked, but dug by the Mohawks. They set it back up. Halloran sends it deep. Libero able to dig it out. Nice save there by the Falcons. DeLuca sends it up front. Halloran able to finish it. Point to the Falcons, our best rally of the game. Shelley, I promise you we get a couple of them. It was one of them. Some back and forth between these two teams. Yeah, we're going to get a carry there. Yeah, a little two-handed. Mohawks get that side out they need. The Falcons will make a change here. And Timmy Kraus back to serve for the Mohawks. Nice back set, blocked by Halloran. He stuffs it back where it came from. So Pat Halloran providing some offense there. Kraus sends the low lining lefty serve over. Hoskins sends it over. DeLuca unable to dig it out. Might have carried long. Definitely the ball above his hands there, but easy to say from up here, Shelley. It's ball's moving pretty quick over there. Kraus with a nice dig. They send it front. They send it over. Hoskins with the swing into no man's land. Timmy Kraus not able to get there, and point to the Falcons. We're up 5 here early in set number 2, 8-3. DeLuca sends it up front. Halloran with the swing. Libero digs it out. Hoskins with the swing, kind of a miss hit. Mohawks able to dig it out. DeLuca sends it up front. Free ball from Kigan. Hoskins with a big swing, and that's going to carry, deflected out of bounds. So clearly, and Hoskins the person, they want touching the ball for the Falcons as much as possible. Nice layered defense there by the Mohawks, keeps that one alive. They send the free ball over. Hoskins with the dump over. The layer is still there for the Mohawks. They dump it over. We got another nice rally here. Bit of a carry on that, I thought, but no call. Both teams trying to set this. Deep swing, Hoskins, and that's going to carry out of bounds. Side out to the Mohawks. Good defense on both sides. Offense is a little out of sorts on both sides there. DeLuca back to serve. Swing and a block and deflected out of bounds. I think that was number 5, Leland Junkins on the swing and kill, but referee was in my way, Shelley, I couldn't see. I knew I'd fall from my perch high here above the stadium floor, so I figured I'd wing it. Hoskins with the swing. That looks like it traveled long. It did. So here in volleyballs, we're sharing rules. The line is inbounds. Hits any part of the line, it's in, but that was over. Long pass. So we have that reach over the net swing. So that rule I mentioned earlier coming into play right there. Free ball sent over by the Falcons. Swing blocked, dug out by Kraus. Tobin with the mini swing. Big swing here. We have a net violation. So a net violation on the Mohawks leads to the side out, point to the Falcons, who are up 10-8. Set number 2. A nice adjustment by Tobin there, a little bit of an overpass. Tried to kick that back up, turned around, no one was there. Kraus sends the free ball over after the overpass. They set, swing. Nice adjustment there, number 6. Connor Dexter, one of the captains of the Falcon team, able to make that adjustment midair, switches hands, dunks it over. Yeah, Tobin on the swing, but picks up the net violation there, and that'll be a point to the Falcons, who expand their lead now to 13-8. So and I think we had some technical difficulty there, so apologize. You've missed a couple of points here. The Mohawks have captured a side out, and with the score 16-10 in favor of the Falcons, the Mohawks go back to serve. Leland Judkins sends it over, handled by the Falcons. They send it up front, set, swing softly over, the dump over into no man's land. That's going to pick up a point for the Mohawks. I think that was Ryan Fitzgerald for the Mohawks. Service catches the top of the net, is over, swing, going to be blocked out of bounds. Andrew Cabral on the big swing. Tobin up for the block, deflects off his hands, out of bounds, point to the Falcons. Oh, true ace for the Falcons. A little bit of miscommunication by the Mohawks at a pretty costly time. Expands the lead to 18-11. And they're going to say the ball was touched twice by the Mohawk, who received it. Falcons back to serve. They waste no time. Short pass, set, knock it down into the net. That's going to fall side out to the Mohawks. They desperately need a bit of a run here to avoid a 2-set. Fall behind here, 2 sets. To a Dighton-Rehoboth team who's coming off back-to-back sweeps. They got to be feeling pretty good right now with their game. Big swing deflected, but inbounds. A nice swing and kill. Tobin sends it over. Hoskins able to handle that. They set it. That's going to find the net. Couple back-to-back points for the Mohawks here. Tobin with a nice low serve. Passes over, and they're going to just send it over. A nice play. Henry Kagan with the dump over. So they're finding a little bit of a hole in the Falcon defense in the middle. He sent a couple balls into that space and had some success. Tobin sends it back over to the libero. Passes up front. They set, swing, dug out by Tobin. Halloran sends it over, and somehow the Falcons get that one back over. Halloran with the swing, bit of a miss hit. Falcons able to handle that. They set. It's partially blocked, but falls on the side of the Mohawks. Point and side out to the Falcons. So with the score 20-15 in favor of the Falcons, they'll go back to serve. Mohawks need to get the side out here. High toss, way out of bounds. You won't see a ball thrown any higher in this gymnasium from a serve. I thought that was going to catch some sailing, Shelley. I really did. He didn't miss it by much. Miss hit. Service ace by Kiggins. Henry Kagan with the service ace. Mohawks need a couple here. Dighton-Rehoboth sends over the free ball. That's going to work out. Just a little change of pace shot by Jacob St. Vincent. You can see him shaking his head. That wasn't really what he was thinking about doing, but felt like he just had to send that over. Worked out. They pick up the point, 4-point lead. Getting late here in set number 2. That's going to be killed by the Mohawks. Kraus checks back in. It's like Ryan Fitzgerald checking out for the Mohawks. Hoskins with a big swing, but it catches the tape. Point to the Mohawks. So Kraus will pick up the point for the Mohawks. 2-point game, 21-19, favor of the Falcons. Ooh, errant pass, unforced error. And we have a 1-point game. And John Pacheco, the head coach of the Falcons, seen enough. He'll call a timeout. So the Falcons clinging to a 1-point lead, 21-20 here in set number 2. Kraus sends the serve over. Swing, blocked, tipped up. Hoskins sets it back. Vincent to the corner. And he kills it. Nice play by Jacob St. Vincent, the junior. Stops, so the timeout works for Pacheco and the Falcons. They'll go back to serve. 2-point lead, 22-20. Serves over to Luca, handles that. High pass up front. Swing, blocked. That falls, the block comes off the block, out of bounds. So point to the Mohawks side, 22-21. Mohawks would love to tie it up here. These points as we get late into this set become amplified here. Falcons are going to send a free ball over to soft one. Nice play. Mohawks return the favor with the free ball. The swing partially deflected. Mohawks trying to dig it out. They're not going to be able to. And the Falcons pick up that valuable 23rd point here, 23-21. Absolute must here for the Mohawks. St. Vincent sends it over. Mohawks pass it up front, errant pass. And with that, we're going to have multiple set points here for the Falcons, but not before the Mohawks take a timeout. So with the score 24-21, set number 2, we'll be right back. Lefty sends the serve over. Nice serve to the edge. Swing's going to travel long off of Tobin, and that's going to give set number 2 to the Falcons. So with switch sides, Dighton-Rehoboth takes the first 2. The Mohawks look to extend this match in set number 3. And we have our first buzzer. Mohawks coming onto the court. So the Mohawks playing well in set number 2. Really thought they settled in and played pretty well. Looks like Tobin and Fitzgerald will switch sides as the referees and make sure everybody is in their proper position to begin set number 3. A must-win set for the Mohawks if they hope to continue this game tonight. I mentioned early Dighton-Rehoboth playing some pretty good volleyball to start the season. They come in 3-0 and are coming off a couple sweeps back-to-back. I believe I saw Norton and KP as places where they had picked up some wins and had done it in sweep fashion. So they're looking for a 3-sweep streak, which is a pretty great accomplishment, especially earlier in the season. That's going to fall. Nice effort by the Falcons there. Mohawks will pick up the point. And Henry Kagan back to serve. So the Mohawks sends it over. They set, swing, and killed. Well, let's see what the call here is. Not quite sure what, I'll have to look into what that signal means. Not quite sure, but we'll go with the swing and the kill, certainly inbounds on that swing. This one's going to find the net, so a little bit of a service error. Tobin sends the serve over. Falcons pass it up front. They set Hoskins, big swing and a kill. Not much defense going to handle that when he gets set like that, wide open, nobody there to contest for the Mohawks. And with that, the score is tied early here, set number 3, 2-2. Serve catches the tape, service error, and side out for the Mohawks. Looks like Halloran and Kraus will check in. Kraus back to serve, sends it over. Deep and ace. So often hard to judge those serves that travel all the way to the back line. That one misread, falls in for the service ace for Kraus. Set, blocked by Halloran, and that should be point to the Mohawks. It hit the ceiling on the Falcons side, deflected across to the Mohawks side, and by rule, that is a point to the Mohawks. Have an early 5-2 lead. Falcons send that over, free ball deep. Nice decision there by the Mohawks. Blocked by Halloran, they'll send it deep. Libero set up front, the free ball. Kagan with the set, Halloran with the swing. And they're going to point to the Mohawks. Hoskins able to send that one up front. They send the free ball over, Tobin sets it. Kagan, swing, kill. Number 5, Leland Judkins, exclamation point into that timeout. The big swing and kill gives the Mohawks a 7-2 lead early in set number 3. So Timmy Kraus once again back to serve. Head coach Chris Demila of the Mohawks must be happy with what he's seeing early in set number 3 from his squad. Kraus with a nice line drive serve deep to the corner. Swing cross court. Let's see, is that going to catch some line? It does. Tough angle shot there by St. Vincent. Finds the line on the far side of the court for the side out. So Coach Pacheco's timeout pays the dividend he was hoping for. Kagan able to pass that, get it over. Swing off of Kraus. Back-to-back points for the Falcons. Nice deflection over by Kagan. Good read there. Clean decision there between the front line and the back line for the Mohawks leads to the point. Falcons pick up 3 in a row here coming out of that timeout. Lefty with the pass up front. And we're going to have that reach over. So you can't reach over the net before the team possessing the ball has touched it 3 times. Point to the Mohawks. Hoskins with the big swing. Tobin can't dig it out. That's going to fall out of bounds. Tough shot. That's where they want. Setting up Hoskins with space. Tobin doing a nice job to get a piece of it, but not able to finish there. And Hoskins go back to the service line. DeLuca, the libero, checks back in for the Mohawks. Kagan with the dump over, nice read, bit of an overpass. He decides instead of setting it, dump it over. That works out. Point to the Mohawks, 9-6 is their lead here in set 3. Leland Judkins with the jump serve. Nice one, going to pick up the service ace. Hoskins not able to dig that one out. Set carries along, does find its way over the net somehow. Bounces are favoring the Falcons in this one. And just a little bit out of sorts there for the Mohawks. Found themselves losing their spacing, got a little bit crowded there and not able to send that one over. Taking pass up front. Halloran trying for the big swing. Unable to really connect on that one. Kraus digs that out. Kagan to Halloran. Halloran with the big swing. Falcons able to dig that out. A little one-arm save. They dump over. Halloran sends a free ball over. A nice dig. And that's going to find its way out of bounds. Nice effort there by Henry Keegan, not able to keep that one in bounds. So with that point, the Falcons have tied it at 10. And we got a little service error there. Connor Dexter sends it into the net. Looks like Luca Judkins and Ryan Fitzgerald check in. All right, so the referee and the coach start that one out. DeLuca sends a serve over. Yeah, we're gonna get a double touch. Looks like Tobin. Serve's gonna carry long, just long. Just long, yep. Falcon. Yaziel Rodriguez, and well, I looked in from 100 feet away, but you can check the footage later. Yaziel on YouTube or Facebook, Mills Community Media. You'll see that serve was about a foot long. Good call by the referees. So we're tied here at 12. Short serve, sends the free. Hoskins tries to put it away. Timing off on that swing. Mohawks will pick up the point. Tobin will head back to the service line. Hoskins with the pass. Set to him, deflected out of bounds. Let's make point to the Falcons. Nice play by the Falcons there. Serving Hoskins there. Not working out for the Mohawks. He's able to send a pass right up front. They set to him and he kills it. His liner serve. DeLuca digs it out. Higgins with the set. Luca tried to just tip that one over. No room. Plenty of blockers up front. Fitzgerald with the overpass. Mohawks able to react to it. Nice defense there. Swing dug out by Kigan. DeLuca. They send the free ball deep. Falcon libero handles that. They send it over. Big swing's going to carry long, but it was deflected off of a Mohawk defender. Point to the Falcons, who take a 2-point lead at 15-13. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Mohawks. Set number 3, we're halfway through. Falcons 15, Mohawks 13. So the referee hadn't whistled in the serve yet. Looks like he's about to. Got a little overzealous on the serve. They'll give him another swing at that. Getting it with the short set. They tip it over. Deep, they'll go cross court. DeLuca digs that out. Kagan sets it. Swing, deflected. That should be, I'm going to say deflected off the net out of bounds. I thought that picked up a Falcon player. So now we're picking up a little note music from the auditorium next door, Shelley. Not quite sure what's going on over there. It's got a lot of drum to it. Free ball sent over, nice play by DeLuca. We try to figure out the music. And once again, Hoskins up to the task. He gets a good clean set, puts it away, expands the lead of the Falcons to 17-13. Looks like Fitzgerald will check out. Devin Cruz will check in for the Mohawks. DeLuca sets to Kig, passes to Kig, and he sets. They tip it over. St. Vincent with the cross court, and let's see what the call here is. We're going to get 2 touch by St. Vincent. It was an errant pass that St. Vincent had to react to, and just couldn't get it clean. Mohawks will pick up that point. And it looks like Timmy Krause has checked in. Halloran is going to come in for the libero. So DeLuca will check out. Krause with another good serve. Timmy Krause had a nice service game to this point. That's blocked. So they get to Hoskins, but then they send it out of bounds. So nice 2-man block attempt there by the Mohawks. But the deflection travels out of bounds, and we have a 4-point lead for the Falcons at 18-14. As the drums continue here, St. Vincent with the service error. Give the Mohawks back the serve. Nice service ace. Luca Judkins with the service ace. Now he's just trying to pick up the ball here. He'll chase that down. Now, Shelley, I was at the step-up orientation yesterday. I have an 8th grader here at Millis High School, and they did talk about one of the groups being progressive dance. Now, if I'm going to go on a limb here and say the drum beat behind us does sound like progressive dance kind of music to me. I'm not an expert. Mohawks will try to swing that, get some net, and the point will go to the Falcons. Looks like they're going to make a change on their side. Mohawks will make another change here. Dylan McGuire checking in. Leland Judkins checking out. Pass by Krause sails over the net, and that is going to go out of bounds. Didn't go by much. I think it was Michael Tobin kind of reached out for that ball, wasn't able to get to it, and it was fortuitous as it went out of bounds. So Shelly, are you with me on the progressive dance music? I think Shelly's I think she's non-committal on it, but that's all I've got. I don't know if you can hear it at home. I doubt it. We have pretty good noise canceling microphone, but it's distracting, Shelly, is what I'm going to say. Oh, big block by Pat Halloran, up to the task. They'll go back. They deflect over him this time. Halloran will send the free ball over. They'll set to the corner. They tip it over. Tobin, Kagan with the dump over. Second time tonight, Kagan with the dump over. It gets the kill. And we got a 1-point game in 19-18 and a must-win set for the Mohawks. McGuire sends the serve, soft serve to the center of the defense. They set, swing, Kraus takes that out. Halloran with the big swing and a kill. Pat Halloran. And with that, we are tied at 19. A short serve. That's free ball's gonna go over. Kagan sends it up front. Halloran with the dump over. Hoskins dives and retrieves that. And that's going to be a double touch. Not going to call it a carry, but deflected all over the place, bouncing off a couple Mohawk players. And the Falcons, once again, every time the Mohawks today have gotten into a chance where they could maybe expand a lead, Falcons are up to the task. Again with the short set, Halloran deflects it over. Kraus swings back. It's not going to carry over. Reach over. No net violation there. Boy, it was awfully close. Falcons pick up the point, expand the lead to 2, and Mohawks in desperate need of a stop right here. Well, we're going to get a 2-touch violation on the Mohawks at a very inopportune time. 22-19 in favor of the Falcons. Send the serve over. They pass to Kagan. He dumps over. They're able to react to it this time. Kagan with the dump over. And they're going to say, he carried it. Nice effort by Henry Kagan there. Seemed like the right play. Could be the 2 hands if he goes with 1 hand on that. I don't think they make that call. Tobin with the big swing. That's going to just missed the Merak Gymnasium roof. DeLuca digs it out. Kagan with the set. Halloran with the dump over, and that is going to kill it. (23-20). Halloran checks out. McGuire back in. DeLuca back to serve for your Mohawks. Mohawks trailing 3, but really have to have this point. Really, the next 2 are critical. Keep this thing within range. DeLuca with the serve, short. Handled by the libero, they pass across, big swing. DeLuca digs that out. Kagan with the dump over, this time with the 1 hand. Goes up for the block, they go over him. Kagan with the set. Fitzgerald, but that's going to travel long, and that's going to give the Falcons the chance at the sweep. 24-20 game and match point here for the Falcons. Rodriguez to serve. They dig it out, send it over. DeLuca chases it down. Free ball's got to go over. It won't make it, and that's your ball game. So the Falcons were able to sweep a game Mohawk team 3-0. So as we wrap up here from the Andy Merak Gymnasium, as always, we thank the administration for allowing us to bring you this game. We will be here for all 9 or 8 more home games. Shelly, hope you can join us for a lot of those. For Shelly Pitts, I'm Pauline from Hills Community Media. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time once again The Mohawks fall 3-0 to the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons.